Hey everyone, welcome to Area 616. Now, obviously, I am a bit of a fan of Marvel. That probably doesn't surprise you, as 90 out of my 123 videos are about Marvel. However, they're all about movies and TV shows, with a couple of videos on video games here and there. So, due to a wave of reveals not too long ago, I've decided to talk about the upcoming Marvel Comics event, Legacy, which is said to return Marvel Comics to a more classic approach, instead of 2 to 3 events every year. But I'll also be talking about the state of Marvel Comics as a whole right now. Keep in mind there are some actual and minor spoilers for the comics here, however it's likely you know about most of these. Okay, so Marvel Legacy will come straight off the heels of the Secret Empire event, which is starting next month. Last May, Marvel broke the internet when they revealed that Captain America is an agent of Hydra and is planning to take over the world, which is what Secret Empire is about. Now, obviously, there was a lot of controversy around this, with both negative and positive reactions. Wherever you fall here, it was a big deal, as it was revealed that the Cosmic Cube had been used to change history so that Steve Rogers had joined Hydra and had infiltrated the American army in order to get the super soldier serum. Now he's ready to finally unleash his plan and put Hydra as the ruler of the world. Personally, I'm not deeply offended by this, but I 100% understand why it's so controversial. It's basically taking Cap and literally making him stand for everything he's fought against his whole life. In any event, the only reason I'm bringing this all up is because the upcoming Marvel Legacy event. In it, everything is said to go back to normal with a much more hopeful tone to boot. So, how? My guess is the Cosmic Cube, who's actually currently in the form of a little girl named Kobik, will end up reversing everything she's done, and probably wiping everyone's memories of it too. That's where I see this going. In a way, that's kind of a disappointing ending, as it really makes the last year or so kind of pointless, and it makes the entire event really just kind of a waste of time in a way. But it's the only way I can see Cap walking out of this still Captain America, and not widely hated by the public. Okay, so I'm guessing when this happens, Kobik might reverse some stuff and bring back some people. Things like making Thor worthy again, waking up Tony Stark, and bringing Bruce Banner, Logan, and Marvel, yes, Marvel, back from the dead. So the event will more or less really start with Generations, a 10-part series running from July to September that will pair a current hero with their past incarnation. The full list of pairings here, including the writers, is Tony Stark and Riri Williams from Brian Michael Bendis, Peter Parker and Miles Morales, also from Brian Michael Bendis, Carol Danvers and Kamala Khan from G. Willow Wilson, Odinson and Thor, Jane Foster from Jason Aaron, Clint Barton and Kate Bishop from Kelly Thompson, Bruce Banner and Amadeus Cho from Greg Pak, Young and Old Jean Grey from Dennis Hopeless, Logan and X-23 from Tom Taylor, Marvel and Carol Danvers from Margaret Stoll, and finally Steve Rogers and Sam Wilson by Nick Spencer. So this is both exciting and a bit disappointing for me. Honestly, I'm super excited to see the Legends return, but it looks like there's still going to be 2 of everyone. To a degree, that's fine. Like, I don't really care if there's 2 Hawkeyes or 2 Wolverines even, but then you have Captain America, who's always been this symbol, a leader, and now there's 2 of them. I don't know, it just seems to take away from the importance of that mantle to me. Personally, I would have made Sam Wilson become the new Patriot, but it looks like they've already signed someone else up for that role. In any event, let's get a bit into the specifics of Legacy. Now, Legacy itself will be one oversized comic written by Jason Aaron and drawn by Esad Ribic. It's said that it will kick off a whole new era of hope, heroism, and heart, one that actually won't include any big events for, quote, at least 18 months. This issue will kick off a line-wide reshuffling of sorts, and will actually bring back legacy numbering, which is basically where they add up all the issues from that character's solo runs, and then use that as the issue number. For example, Venom was the first to start doing this, as it went from issue 6 to issue 150, which is pretty exciting. I can't even imagine how many Peter Parker has right now. I know it was 700 in 2012, but it's been a little over 4 years, so yeah, a lot. In any event, it's also said that it will bring back a beloved Marvel mainstay. Now, as of right now, there are quite a few beloved Marvel mainstays who are either dead or out of action, including Tony Stark, Bruce Banner, Logan, and more. But I'm honestly really hoping they're talking about the Fantastic Four here, as they're the only ones whose return would really break the internet like they've promised it will. So yeah, honestly, this all seems like great news to me. I'm excited to go back to a bit of normalcy and not have basically every issue of everything tie into the next big event. Events are fine, of course, but it should be 1 or 2 every now and then, not 4 every year. But I think this is Marvel's best option right now. Marvel's made some great diverse characters over the last couple of years, including Kamala Khan, America Chavez, Riri Williams, and Jane Foster's Thor. I definitely don't want to see these characters go, so this is the best way to please everyone. But yeah, I really just wanted to talk about this and the state of the Marvel Comics universe right now. Before I go, don't forget, next week will be the Guardians of the Galaxy week, in honor of Volume 2 hitting theaters next Friday. For those of you who are new to this, it's basically where instead of sticking to the Monday and Friday schedule, I actually upload one video related to the Guardians in some way every day leading up to the movie. But I'd love to know you guys' opinions on all of this. Let me know all of your thoughts and theories in the comments below. Also, let me know if you guys would like me to start making more videos about the comics. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.